But yeah, my number one, and this is gonna um I don't want to get too far into the weeds in this one because I want to talk about this later. So this one is kind of a mention it now, talk about it later. Is the Bloodline story continues to deliver, and while it while we talked about this last week, how there are some issues with it, it's continuously delivered and it's the biggest storyline in the business. And it's continued to stay the biggest storyline in the business. And this weekend, like, solidified that. So I want to talk about the Bloodline, obviously, when we get to the Night of Champions part of the show. But damn, that story, it's so good. It is just so good.
It's
Solid all around, man.
It still feels good too, man. It still feels like it's hot and fresh, and they keep doing more stuff with him.
Absolutely. Yeah. Who wants
is
to?
Is that the best storyline we've had since the NWO?
It feels.
Oh, what a good question. So how about this? For best storyline, the only other one that can compete. Well, there's two that can compete on a big level. And the first one is going to be Punk beating Cena in the Summer of Punk, right? That's going to be one. And then another one's going to be the Bryan Danielson Yes
WrestleMania.
Yeah. I would assume that those are big two. My favorite one, and it's because I'm a big elite guy, but it was Cody versus Kenny. The Bullet Club explodes. And so but it's on such a small scale. Like that's so niche because there was 50,000 people that had New Japan World subscriptions, and 17,000 people that had Honor Club subscriptions, and then the tens of thousands of people that watched along on Being the Elite. So that can't count because it's what I'm saying, because it's not on this grandiose scale and it's made nowhere near the money. That was my favorite one, but I think I'm gonna say that probably that Summer of Punk and then the Danielson Yes Movement is probably the two, right? And so if those are the two, then I think that you're probably right as far as like the best long-term story. And here's the thing, is that the NWO started in July of '96. And then it sort of died the day that Andretti's boy, the referee, regular counted a slow count. And then
Nicky Patrick.
Nick Patrick. And then, Bret Hart Bret Hart had to come in and throw a fit over something that just went right.
It lasted about a year and a half.
Right. And so longevity wise, this is going to eclipse that. Because obviously
this is going to have a much better ending too.
Yes,
the NWO thing just went completely haywire.
Yep, I agree.